everyone, welcome to Bricking with Friends. How is everyone out there in the chat doing? How are my two Lego brothers doing?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yep, doing great.
I mean, it is like there's been a lot of new Lego sets dropped like pretty quickly. Because I feel like there's some for both of us, for all of us. Like there was some Ninjago announcements too.
Oh yes.
We have to make sure we cover those. And we got to make sure we cover the obvious Harry Potter that, Yeah. Oh, PBJ Builds is here. Hi, PBJ.
Hey, PBJ.
And Alex. How are you guys doing?
Thanks,
Alex.
So I am super excited for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, the Harry Potter releases. Oh my God. Some of those are like chef's kiss. Can't. Oh.
Chef's nog. Come on.
And then my other thing that I'm excited about is I got the piece that I was missing from my Tudor Corner. So I've been working on that. Well, okay. I only worked on it like a little bit before the live stream started, but I finished bag 8 that we had the missing piece. So I started bag 9. So I finally get to keep working on this too. But Harry Potter news, Ninjago news. Yee!
Yeah.
Where do we start? That's the question.
I don't know. What do you want to do? Unless you want to should we talk about the main sort of themes? I don't know whether we want to save Ninjago in Harry Potter last. I don't know.
We could save Ninjago for after Harry Potter, because I did my own Yap session on my Twitch page on Friday night. So I've gotten a lot of those thoughts out. So I can talk some Harry Potter.
Do you want to just jump into Harry Potter then?
Let's just jump into Harry Potter then.
That's right.
So this is my first time ever sharing my screen, so you guys will have to tell me if you can see everything.
Yeah, I can see it.
All righty. Yep.
That's good.
And I can't see anything that's going on, so I have no idea. Harry Potter. You have to go to the Harry Potter. Look at all this new stuff, and we can pre-order some of it. Oh my goodness.
I haven't understood the pre-ordering. Still don't understand why. It's not going to be exactly sold out. None of them are really.
Well, since it's coming out on June 1st, and oh wait, is this showing up right on the? Oh, it messed up the thing. I need to change our. Let me change the layout here. There we go. I
think we should start with I would say worst to best. But maybe least desirable, maybe. I don't know.
Well, which one would be the least desirable, though?
Oh, I don't know. I think. Well, actually, no. It's definitely that Phoenix, which is likely to be Nicole's set of the year.
It probably is. Let me see if I can find. Do they have the Phoenix on here?
Over on the left side, you can filter for availability, I think. So if you scroll down on that, you can just select the coming soon and the pre-order stuff.
Availability. There it is. Coming soon. I also want pre-order.
Oh, I think I
also want pre-order. Are you not going to let me do pre-order too?
Oh, you can. You just have to
there we go.
Drop down availability.
Didn't see it. I'm wearing my contacts, so sometimes I can't see everything. Yeah, so let's start with what will more than likely be Nicole's set of the year.
Yeah, it's yellow and red. Next. No.
I will say this. I will give this much for this set. The little baby Phoenix is adorable. That little brick build, to me, it is adorable. And I do like the print for the hat. That's all I got.
Yeah, I think, they're comparing it to the Hedwig set, at least they're providing some prints here. There's technically an exclusive print there. And it's good that you got the baby Phoenix. You got that little drop of ash underneath where Fawkes is perched at the moment. You got the sword of Gryffindor. So from a storytelling point of view, you got a little bit of everything here. And that's fantastic, really. It's just Yeah, it is what it is. It's like a pocket money type of set, maybe.
It is. It would be good for
Kids.
like a kid. Do they have an age range on here? 8+. That's a good set
God.
for like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I do think this is cute. I will say that. I do think that's cute. Oh, I like that Fox can hold the sword of Gryffindor. That's nice. I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah.
This is my first time like looking in depth. I've only seen pictures. This is my first time looking at like the actual set. So the head moves, the little feather finger things move. I'm sorry, that just looks odd.
Some articulation there. Yeah, it's better than the Hedwig one. There's no doubt about that.
It is better than the Hedwig one. But Hedwig set the bar pretty damn low. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty low.
I mean, if you got like this and Hedwig and Dobby, it might look all decent together. Buildable Harry and Hermione, if you've got that, maybe. Not sure if it's going to be scale, but yeah, it's all right.
See, so I have my buildable Harry and Hermione displayed with the Harry Potter icon set that has the beautiful Hedwig build on it.
Yeah.
And that looks amazing. I would not put that with my icon set.
No, you couldn't. No. It just wouldn't. It just wouldn't look right. It would make that Fawkes, the adult one, look like the baby one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this would just be like, just came out of the shell the very first time or something. Oh, yeah. I don't even know.
Oh, Nicole's here. Nicole, we're just looking at your set of the year.
Hey, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Oh,
yeah, Nicole. We found
Mark's
your
out
set
there.
of the year.
Hey, you're right, Mark.
Let me say hi to everybody because I haven't said hi. Hi, Mark. How are you? Hi, Nicole.
You're right, guys. Yeah. The only thing is, I know we always obviously got May the 4th, which is obviously today, but it sort of like, I say it gets eclipsed. But Harry Potter's sort of like Harry Potter Day of the Year is actually May the 2nd. It's International Harry Potter Day on May the 2nd, which is my birthday, because that's when the Battle of Hogwarts takes place. Every year, J.K. Rowling has to apologize to the Harry Potter fans for what she did to Dobby. So I always, it's fantastic. Yeah.
Which happy birthday, Chris.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was very good.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, mate. Got the obviously, it's no secret. Got workshops just behind me. Can't wait to build that with Mark and Nicole. And I got that Centric Degree minifigure, the exclusive one that came out in the book.
Oh yeah.
It eluded me for so long, and then my wife bought it for me. Whoops. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me solo layout.
Yeah, just eluded me.
Oh, that is a good one. I don't remember if I have that one or not.
It's got arm printing, exclusive torso, exclusive.
And it's got the bubble charm that he used.
Yeah, that's right. All we need now is we just need Fleur Delacour.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Probably an advent calendar or something.
Oh, we're going to get to the advent calendar though. Don't worry, people. We're going to get to that advent calendar. Oh. So let's see here. What should we do next? Thestrals. I'm thinking Thestrals.
Yeah, let's keep to buildable creatures. This is amazing.
It's okay.
I like this.
Bad. I'm starting to think those eyes look like they're glow in the dark. Are they glow in the dark?
Yeah, it's the glow in the dark pieces, isn't it?
They look like it, but usually they say something. Is there anything on the box that says no? They usually say something, but they look like the glow in the dark pieces. Unless they're, oh, there we go. There's the indication. There's the little glow line. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I just think the buildable creatures of I think the last great one was probably Patronus, and then Hungarian Horntail, and then we had Buckbeak, which was a bit hit and miss. But this one's a lot better to the Buckbeak. I just like the bony design of it. And what's quite interesting is you get a little bit of the Forbidden Forest, which you can then
the
connect.
tiny and the pumpkin that Luna gives them.
That's right, and you can connect that because I think there's a piece to suggest you can connect that Forbidden Forest bit with the other ones that came out last year. But it wouldn't look right to have the Thestrals with them because you get a Thestral in one of the Forbidden Forest sets anyway.
Right.
It's too big.
I do like the wings. You can, on the adult one, you can bring the wings together so that they can have them like behind them. So I think that's really cool. I'm still going to buy it. I'm going to buy all of them because I'm a completionist and I have a very sick disease of being a completionist. But, I mean, they're not bad. And maybe it's going to, I have a feeling it's going to be an interesting build just to do like the body and then how they do the feet and everything. I feel like it's going to be an interesting build.
Yeah.
I feel like it will be. But I do like the molded ones better, not going to lie. I love the molded ones. The molded ones they're fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I need like an army of them. Let's see. I would say next up, Herbology class.
Oh, not the Book of Monsters.
I like the book. We can do the Book of Monsters.
Yes, it's all right if you want to. I just thought because
I already clicked it. We're doing Book of Monsters. So I have the gift with purchase of this one.
Yeah.
I have not built it yet.
Hey, Martin.
Are we surprised? No. Oh, is Martin here? See, I can't see the comments or anything. Hi, Martin. How are you? Oh, and by the way, guys, if you go over onto the purple side, the Twitch side, I have emotes now, whatever. And they are super cute. It's all of my cats, obviously. They're really, really adorable. So go over to the purple side and check them out. There's some fun ones. I love them. I think they're adorable, but they are my cats. So go check them out over on the purple side. Now, back to the Chomping Book of Monster Book of Monsters. It is fun. And they're said that not Harry. Oh my goodness, Neville and the little mini book are new. I don't.
Yeah.
I think that's a new. Is that a new piece for the front of the book?
Yeah.
Little monster mold piece.
We do get. Well, actually, we do get one in the CMF series. We do have one.
In the CMF.
But I think that was light brown. That was a lighter shade of brown. I'm not sure if the mold is new. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but we definitely have one. It could be a new mold. But comparing this to the GWP, this is a significant enhancement. Obviously, it's a GWP. They're not going to give us a fleshed out set. This looks fantastic with all those pieces around the edge of the books. It just looks, it looks fantastic. And it's still got that feature where you move the Book of Monsters and it starts to bite, which is fantastic. And I just think maybe, I just think maybe they are going to eventually give us a Leaky Cauldron, because I like what they did with the Sorting Hat last year. It's because if you look at it through the eyes of a child, you got the Sorting Hat last year with the Great Hall, which you could technically use the Sorting Hat at the same time, and just imagine you going up to the Great Hall. They might have this on standby so you can pretend you're it to recreate the scene of when Harry first gets Book of Monsters. I don't know. I'm just sort of like pinching straws here.
I feel like they will, because in one of the advent calendars, they did give us a printed piece for the Leaky Cauldron. They gave us a sign. I was trying to see if I could find my my CMF Harry Potter, because they're in that pile of bags over there somewhere.
It's
but I couldn't find
the
it.
same mold.
It is.
It's the same mold. I looked it up in which one.
Ah, so it's just a reprint. So it's a different, because it's a different color. It's darker.
Yeah.
Well, somebody was saying that the Neville was new too.
The faces.
Ah, okay.
Torso isn't. The torso's been used so many times. Yeah,
that's a standard Gryffindor torso. And it moves. You can do the pull back and then release it, and then it'll go chomp, 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 chomp.
That's really cool.
So fun. So fun. So fun.
It's such a cool play feature as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Which I think the gift with purchase had the same play feature where it could come up. But there were issues with it. Like people had issues with it where it didn't work all the time. But I think it was one where you had to like hold on to it and move it forward with your hand. It wasn't a pull back and release. Look at that right there. Like, if I saw that coming at me, yeah, I'd be a little scared. That came out from underneath my bed like it did in the movie. Let's do the 360 view.
Thanks, Nicole.
Oh, it looks so good. It does look good.
It's a big
Obviously,
upgrade.
I'm doing this one.
It's a very big upgrade, isn't it, from the GWP?
I'd have to build the GWP. I've only had it for how long, and I haven't built it yet. Herbology class. We're doing herbology class next. This is pretty good. I'm excited. But you need to buy, you're going to have to buy like at least 2 or 3 if you're trying to be like accurate. But I think it's really good.
Yeah. I'm interested in how this connects with Hogwarts Castle.
Well, what's that little thing right there? I don't know.
That's what I'm really intrigued by. And this is a Technic pin or anything like that.
No, that's just
Is there a 360 view? That might give us a good idea.
Yeah, there is.
How it would connect.
I don't think any of these are new, are they? Are any of the minifigures new?
Unless I can't sign the building, unless it's eventually slides into the next big chunk. It slides into somewhere. Has it got those pieces on either side that locks it in place a little bit? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it has a little clip like the other ones do.
It's definitely part of the Hogwarts expansion, particularly because it is Hogwarts Castle Herbology class. So it's going to connect some way.
Definitely.
It's a mystery. I don't know how this is going to work.
But I think I like the plants that they have in there. Like I like this back here. I can't remember what this red one is called.
That's the skirt piece, isn't it?
Huh?
Yeah.
That's a skirt piece.
Yeah, it's a skirt piece. They used it for a plant. I can't remember what the name of the plant is in the game because that plant is in Hogwarts Legacy. But I can't remember what it is. But it is. I like that. And there's a new. Oh, there is this picture here. There is a new mold for the Mandrake fruit, which is very cool.
It is beautiful. Obviously, we've got new torsos because obviously we had those torsos for the figs, didn't we? In the Herbology Moments book set.
Yeah.
New mold for the it's Mandrake, and by the looks of it as well, we got that. If at the back, just behind Neville, you got that piece which was also used in the potions class for it to look like bubbling potions. And they've obviously made it look like a plant.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's a little bit expensive, this set, because maybe they've got pieces in
this piece right here.
Yeah, new colors on these pieces.
Yeah. It looks like, they got a spider up here in the top. I didn't see that before.
Well, I can see
earmuffs over here.
People who buy multiples of these can see it.
Oh, yeah. People are. Because they're either going to do like this to bump it up against the castle wall, because that's kind of what it looks like in the movies, or they're going to buy like 2 or 3 of them and have them folded up and up like in the area where they belong.
Yeah, absolutely. And some people are just going to use the torsos and just take the minifig heads from like Malfoy and Harry and then put them in there.
And make like a full classroom.
Oh, yeah. There's loads in that scene.
Oh, they used they did the umbrella in gold up here.
Yeah. That's the
with the dragon piece. I was wondering how they were going to do that dragon part. Now
it was the City Gardens, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's been around since 2018, the Dragon Hilt.
Yeah,
They
the
introduced
dragon.
it for the what was the sword? I forget what the name of the sword was, but it was for the dragon armor. And the sword that came with that.
But the umbrella in gold is new, isn't it?
We will, Nicole, in main tower.
Let's see.
So about will we ever see a smiling Neville? We will. And the Professor Sprout minifigure is technically a bit of a downgrade because we've had two minifigures of her, one with a leg piece and one with a dress piece. Dress piece was printed and the leg piece was dual molded. So she looked like she was wearing those.
That the torso and the legs on Professor Sprout aren't the same color. That bothers me.
Yes.
So the gold umbrella has appeared in one set before.
Oh.
And it's a Harry Potter set.
Oh, wait. It was probably with the gold Hagrid.
Yeah. Yep. Icons.
Yep. The icons.
So I already have it. But, I mean, that was a while ago that came out. Now you get 4 of them in this set. So, you know, if you want to have, like, a bunch of bougie people in your city, now you can get gold umbrellas and have a bunch of bougie people in your city.
I'm definitely buying 2 of these. You got to. You got to, ain't you, to flesh it out. I mean, it depends if it looks compatible then, because I know that you could... Because he's got this whole massive system, you don't want to make something too big that it then looks a little bit out of sort. Have an owlry bigger than the staircase.
Oh, that would be bad. Well, I think the owlry is actually pretty tall, though.
It is.
In the movies, it looks really tall and skinny. So I feel like they could have made it just like one more floor taller, and it would have been fine. But, oh well.
What
should we do next, Chris? Where should we go next?
I think the quality Quidditch. I think that is the least desirable. Not in its entirety, but it's just because you have these really shrunken down Diagon Alley shops, and this is the 3rd one from this little system that they're making. But what's disappointing about this one is that both the shops you've got in the big Diagon Alley. So last year you had Ollivander's with Madame Malkin's. Madame Malkin's wasn't in the big Diagon Alley. In the very first one, Weasley Wizard Weasley's came with the Outpost, which wasn't in Diagon Alley. Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlour on the left and Quality Quidditch on the right was in the big Diagon Alley. Now, what is really good about this, obviously you get exclusive figs. That's usually a winner with these sets. Each of the minifigures are exclusive. I don't think Ron's is. It's only exclusive because he's got the same torso he wore in the Burrow with different leg piece. But I like the Quality Quidditch Shopkeeper, which is one that's where it was just Nick's Madame Sprouts' house. But yeah, that's a new print. It's a new print and a new face piece as well, which is great. And then you have I like the Quality Quidditch Shopkeeper, because the problem with the big Diagon Alley is you didn't have many of the shopkeepers, so you could technically have this minifigure and put them in the big one. And you have got Cho Chang and Angelina Johnson, I believe. But the girl who's wearing the red torso with the broom, Alicia something Snippet, I think it is. And she was one of the was she one of the Quidditch players? No, that's Katie Bow. Sorry.
Katie Bow.
Yeah, Katie Bow. The one in the Quidditch jumper is Alicia Snippet, I think it is. Is it Snippet?
No,
she was in the Quidditch.
It was Katie Bell.
Spinnet, that's it. She was in the original. She was in the very first Gryffindor Quidditch team in Philosopher's Stone.
Was she?
And there's a new broom
I'm sure
piece
you're
as
right.
well.
I'm sure you're right. I'm not going to doubt you.
It's in the new broom piece in the window, how it's bent.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see. Can we see it in here? Yeah, there it is. It's in the shopkeep's hand right there.
The interiors are so bare.
And I think it has the printing on it for Nimbus, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I feel like I saw or heard, there's a closer look at everybody. I do like this Florian Fortescue. Like, it looks appropriate, even though I don't think we ever see him in the movies. It's just, he looks like he would be an ice cream shopkeeper, you know?
You do in the background for like 3 seconds.
Okay, that doesn't count. It's 3
seconds. But you get a new face print. You get a new face print for Florian as well, which is great because I think Florian's headpiece was used in a number of other sets. I think Daily Bugle was one of them. One of the characters that worked at the Daily Bugle, they had the same headpiece. So it's nice to have a Florian that's a bit more unique now.
Yeah.
And
I like the shopkeep too.
Well, the one who nicks Madam Sprout's hat.
Wait, isn't she using the isn't that the same?
Mm-hmm. Same hat.
Professor Sprout?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like that part, but I do like the rest of it.
Oh yeah, to have a quality Quidditch shopkeeper, it's fantastic. Even if you just want to get the minifigure.
To have the headphone, the earmuffs.
I know, it does make sense.
Lego messed up right there. Okay, there's something where Lego messed up.
Young Katie Bow, but I don't recall if that torso is unique. I don't know. I've not seen it before.
I don't remember seeing it for Harry Potter, but I couldn't say if it was ever in a city set or not. I like that we get the Quidditch sweater.
That's great.
On her.
That's not unique. That was in the banner
but
set.
I still like that we get it because I like those Quidditch sweaters.
And I'm saying this is what they're doing. This is what they're leading towards a Quidditch stadium. This is what I think they're doing.
Not putting, as much as we all love Harry, at least they're not putting Harry in every single set.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He only appears in one of these Diagon Alley sets, and that was last year's. But that obviously made sense because you had Ollivanders. But the one before that with Weasley was Weezers. He wasn't in that either.
Yeah. And then I like her too. I think she's cute. I don't know if that torso is new, but I like it. It's cute.
I'm not sure if that's what Cho Chang wears in the Owlery.
I just happen to have it right here. Yes, it is.
There we go.
So it's not new, but it is. It's still cute.
It's technically exclusive, isn't it? Because they just rearranged the parts, made it young. So it's officially exclusive.
Oh, yeah. And you have the turning knob thing so that you can make the broom move, which is fun. I like that. I think that's cute.
It's a nice picture.
Did we not have a 360 on that? Oh, no. Here we go. Do the 360. And the insides, I wouldn't expect that much because it is a play set, so I wouldn't expect the insides to have a whole lot going on.
One issue that I have with this set is it's not just the interior, but if you're someone like me who just loves that narrow Diagon Alley look, I don't think you can put these shops facing each other because the signs outside will just get in the way.
Well, you'd have to build a little cobblestone street.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, without changing it. Oh, Trevor's in the chat as well. All right, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
And thank you for my present the other day. The guy only got me a Lego voucher, didn't he?
Oh,
I really appreciate that, mate. Yeah.
Did I say hi to Martin already? I don't remember. Oh, PBJ Builds used my emotes. Thank you. I love them. They're so cute.
But ITS is a big accessory pack. If you got the big Diagon Alley, you might just take what the other Diagon Alley hasn't got and then just bung it in that one, maybe.
Like you could add things from these play sets into the big Diagon Alley. Like you could add some of the minifigures like the shopkeepers that we don't have. You could potentially even use some of the pieces if you wanted to. I mean, I have it. I haven't built it yet. I'm sure everybody is tired of me saying that, but you could potentially even use the pieces from the buildings to make the buildings bigger or do something to the buildings that are in the bigger Diagon Alley. Would I? No. but
possibly not. I mean, like it's a bit more green. Florian's wasn't green in the big one, like yellow and green. But what I'd be interested to see is if people can mock this as well, because we've seen in on Rebrickable Scarlet Patronus's mocks of Diagon Alley, literally made it compatible with our big Diagon Alley. And then you got Ministry of Making who's making this, modular on steroids version. So it'd be great to see this one. This wouldn't be a bad Diagon Alley size to mock, really, because they haven't got that many pieces.
Right.
It'd be your way of working around it. You could create all the other shops, and I don't think it would cost an arm and a leg either.
It wouldn't cost as much as, like, say, the one that you're going to be doing.
Oh God, yeah. I've put that on the burner at the moment. I really want to do Ministry of
I can't
Makings.
remember what the name of the designer was.
James,
that's right.
I'm putting it on the burner. I've got a few pieces. I've got the Quidditch Strung, but he doesn't hold back on his marks. If there's a little bit of space, it gets filled up, and everything is tiled as well. And it's just got like 3 or 4 floors. It's just insane. Well, it's the perfect Diagon Alley. It's amazing.
They look amazing. They look amazing.
You should see. Here's Florian Fortescue's Ice Cream Parlor.
I've seen it. It's it's a beautiful thing. Okay, let's do the Book Nook.
Book Nook.
I have mixed feelings on this.
Me too. I have very mixed feelings. What's yours?
So, yes, you can display it technically as a Book Nook.
Yeah.
But the train is on both sides, and that doesn't happen ever. You can display it like every promo picture shows it pretty much like this, where it's the correct way, I'm going to say. And when it's like this, they're book ends. It's not a Book Nook. I do like the idea that it can be either or. But when you do something that's going to be an either or, then you can't have the back of the train sitting next to the front of the train.
Yeah. The design is a disaster, I think. It could be considered probably the worst set out of the bunch because they got it wrong. It says Book Nook. It's not an accurate Book Nook. It should be called a bookend. It has to be. Like you could have the books in between. It looks
better as a bookend than it does as a Book Nook.
It's just,
but
the
line is probably being called a Book Nook because I think it's in collaboration with Barnes and Nobles, because Barnes and Nobles was doing a whole bunch of stuff about their collaboration with Lego for the Sherlock Holmes Book Nook. Now the Sherlock Holmes one, that is a true Book Nook. You can have it open and you can use it display it that way, or you can close it and it's a proper Book Nook. This, you have to, for it to be correct, you have to display it as being open. You got to display it like this.
Couldn't they, if you wanted to have a Book Nook, couldn't they have just had one side, the bit on the one side of the wall that Harry goes through to see Hogwarts Express, and the other side where he's just about to go through, and you've got like a few of the Weasleys behind. So you have a couple of them. You have to have all of them. You could just have like a Molly Weasley, because we never had a Molly Weasley in that moment. And then that's why it could work. But
I feel like there's a few things they could have done. Like they could have done where it's the part of the front part of the train, and then they could have had like how you have the pillar in the center here. You could have had that, and then on the other side, that would be this side technically, you could have had it been like a bunch of the students.
Yes.
With their trolleys. So, I mean, there's so many different things they could have done with it. Am I still going to get it? Yes, because I'm a stupid completionist and I have to complete it or I will feel empty. So, stupid little. I need to figure out how to stop being a completionist.
I just want to answer Nicole's question. She was asking why the Diagon Alley sets the PlayStation ones has reduced floor space, not proper base plates. I think it's because it's to how children's hands get into the set, because it's a child's size scale. It's to get their hands easier into the set, and they're not like trying to use the tips of their fingers to get things. That's why I think it's like that.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I do think they're not using base plates for the Diagon Alley sets because it is for kids.
It's too small
to play with. And like it looks like the Florian Fortescue actually has a hinge on it. I thought I saw a hinge piece in there. So you wouldn't want to have that on a base plate. But yeah, I think it's just because it's for kids, basically. I feel like they don't use base plates for anything that's a play set.
What's also, I think this would be really desirable for those. I mean, like if you've got the Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition, because this is a diorama as well, because there's quote tiles.
Yeah.
You could use those quote tiles and just swap them out with the other quote tiles if you just wanted to emulate one of the dialogue in the scenes. The Ron's exclusive. It's the printing is different to the Ron that comes in the big Hogwarts Express. But
exclusive. Hold on.
It's not a book knock. It's two other things before it's a book knock. I think it's a bookend and it's a diorama set.
Yeah.
And not even a book knock. I think they've got it terribly wrong. It's
cool. Look at that. They got HP on they got like a little Oh, please tell me it is printed and not a sticker.
And I think Harry's headpiece is exclusive as well.
No. Well, that part looks like right here, it looks like every Harry head I've ever seen.
Yeah, the torso is. I'm very certain the head print is different. Just the head.
So this one right here? I don't think so. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Yes, you have. It's the other one, the other side. I'm very certain. I don't know. I could be wrong. Nah, I could be wrong.
I think you might be wrong on that one. Yeah, we've never seen this torso on Ron. I don't think we've seen that torso on anybody.
Yeah, on the big Hogwarts Express, he wears that top. Just it's a slightly different print.
Maybe I should build all these sets that I have in my backlog.
Yeah.
It might take me a while, though.
It's the same type of sticker with like the gold edging.
So yeah, I have mixed feelings about it. It's not a book nook.
It's 100% not a book nook.
I mean, it's not a proper book nook because Hogwarts Express is not like that. This is not what King's Cross looks like. Now, if they wanted to have it where it had a different train, that's fine, but we never see that part. We only see this part. That's why I think they should have just had this be a platform with kids on it with their trolleys, or maybe have Molly and a couple Weasleys. I don't know anything, but
they could have had Molly. They could have had Molly in this. They're like, why do they need to give us another run like this for? They could just give us Molly. We haven't had that print before of Molly. We haven't had that Molly in the very first one. I don't think we've ever had a Molly from the first film ever. So it's a bit of a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Reprinting a minifigure that we've already got.
But I'm still going to get it because it's me and that's what I do.
Oh, that looked great. You know, like flanked in, you know, and you got your books in the middle. That looked brilliant.
Yeah. I was thinking about trying my hand at doing a mock book nook of Diagon Alley.
That'd be good.
And then I changed my mind.
I don't think they'd bring that out Lego because they've got far too many Diagon Alley sets on the shelves at the moment.
I don't think they would do it now, but like if the Book Nook line is popular, I could see them doing a Diagon Alley Book Nook. Because really, you know what? No, maybe I should revisit it. Maybe it wouldn't be as hard as I think it would be.
But then saying that, you could just get the portions from Diagon Alley, put 2 shops on one side of your books and 2 shops on the other.
Yeah.
There's your bookends. And then you could have the shops facing each other, or just like so on like 4 half base plates. You could have Ollivanders facing Wheezy Wheezes and having your books on either side.
How many studs across is this? Does anybody know? Like maybe, hell, it's like 4, 5, 6, 7. So this might be like 14-ish.
Yeah.
It looks to me like 16.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be doable. I probably could come up with something. Okay, where to next, Chris? Which one you want to talk about next?
I think Advent calendar.
You don't want to save the Advent calendar for last?
No, let's go in. Because well, on my list, the main tower and Privet Drive are in the top 2.
I mean, they're all tied for the top for me, so
yeah.
Because it's just
This is just outstanding for so many reasons, and I've been saying this 100 times, and I'll never get bored of saying it. You've got, like in the Star Wars Advent calendar, you got 2 minifigures, like proper figures. You know, if you want to count that droid that comes in the Ahsoka's Interceptor set, is a fig. Yeah, you can do that. But this has 8. The torsos are exclusive. All the minifigures are exclusive. I know there's 4 different torsos here across 8 minifigures. But
and
you've got
their ugly Christmas sweaters.
Absolutely.
Which I have been saying for multiple years now that we need.
Yes.
Multiple years.
That's it. They're 8 figures, which is a record in Advent calendars. I think Harry Potter was the one I did before was 7. They're all exclusive. You've even got the Bertie Bottson print. That's new. You've got the
and I'm assuming that all 4 sides are printed.
I think so.
And
then you've got the envelope with Harry's first letter of his name stamped. That's new. You've even got that potions bottle, that print. That's new.
Potions.
And then the Gringotts coins as well, which isn't new, but to get that
Not
as well.
New, but they are.
And the Skelly Grow as well. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Hang on, let me just count. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 4 new prints. Prints that come in the big Gringotts. You've got 8 exclusive minifigures. That's what Advent calendar should be about. But the thing is, I think Harry Potter does 2 things to make sure they got the best Advent calendar. They have the best calendars every single year. There's no question about that. You know, it's like Star Wars, which is repetitive, you know, little boring builds, the same thing. But yeah. Harry Potter has.
But Star Wars did change their things up this year. It's not all ships like it's been.
I know. I've seen.
And but I still am not that big of a fan of it.
Harry Potter does 2 things. Obviously, it generates a lot of money because it's a very successful thing. And I also think they allocate a decent chunk of budget into their Advent calendars, whereas the other ones just don't do it. This is the best calendar.
Definitely put a big chunk of good budget on this one. And they better have made super mass produce this, because I need at least two of these calendars.
Yes.
I need at least 2.
That's Angelia
not
Johnson.
More than 2.
Yeah. That's Angelia Johnson, that minifigure, yeah. That's Anna Habit as well in the back.
Yeah. And then Cedric, and then
we get a lot of Cedrics. I know we got our
He's becoming the new Harry.
Oh,
so here you can see what all the little sweaters are. So the Ravenclaws have the pixie thingies. Oh my god.
Yes.
Cornish pixies. And then the Hogwarts ones have the owl, which is adorable. Well, the pixie one is adorable too.
I don't care what Maxine says. I'm buying this September the 1st.
Oh,
I'm going to build it in September. If I drink
I'm
more
buying
wine.
At least 2 on September the 1st. At least 2. I might just buy 10 of them. I don't know. I might max out what they'll let me buy. I don't know. And then for Hufflepuff, we get the Mandrake. And then for Slytherin, what is that on Slytherin? I can't tell.
Snake.
No, it's not a
It's a
snake.
snake, isn't it?
I think it's a Grindylow.
It could be a Grindylow. Actually, yes, you are right. It's a Grindylow.
I think it is a Grindylow.
It is a Grindylow.
Because it's got little thingies.
And the fact is, this is a set. I've always said Advent calendars are some of the best sets of the year, particularly from a Harry Potter point of view, because this is a set just like anything else, right? £30. It's got a set number. If somebody says, right, you can buy a set for £30 that has 8 minifigures that are exclusive, that has 4 new prints, additional prints, you would lose your mind. That's what I tell myself. This is a bargain even at retail price. If you have to get a bit off.
If we talk about like the pieces that aren't printed, I still like the little builds on the other days. I think they're cute. Like this little Hedwig build is cute. The little hippogriff build is cute. I think these are cute builds.
Yeah.
But then you just put on top of that, you put everything else on top of that. And it's just like, I mean, obviously the minifigures are the stars of the calendar. And then all the printed pieces too. But the builds of all the creatures, I think they're really good. Like you got your Monster Book of Monsters, you got your Thestrals, you got Aragog, you got the hat, you got the Patronus, you got the Love Potion that I can't pronounce, you got Butterbeer, you got the Skelegro with the print, Chocolate Frog, the Mandrake.
Oh yeah, it's just class. Trevor's attempts to get his decorations down now. Don't blame him. I'm building this in September. Obviously, I'll be building this alongside like Hogsmeade, but this is fantastic. And what is also great about this, from a Lego point of view, financially, you can keep buying this because you can have all the torsos. You can get Dean Thomas, Neville, all the other characters into these jumpers. And if you like, what you could do is, because last year's Advent calendar was compatible with the new Hogwarts system, so you can cover your Great Hall with the trees, etc. You could have every single character representing their houses in their jumpers if you wanted to, and just really make it. It's just so
and in
good.
The 360 view, Chris, you do get the 4 prints for the Birdie Bots every flavor beans.
Oh, it's just so good. But then other people must think, why can't they have that in their Advent calendars?
If Jeremy Herbert does not have this as the #1 calendar of the year, I cannot watch him anymore.
Last year it won. It's going to win it again. There's no question about
that. It has to. Even though I can see him getting bored with the fact that you get each of the torsos, but at the same time, I can see where he would be super excited about the fact that we get 2 of each of the torsos.
Because the only downside is that because his point system, you get a bonus point if it's like the best festive gift of that day. But like a lot of our exclusive figs that we get from our Advent calendars, they don't wear these over the top Christmas jumpers. They just tend to wear what they wear in the films. But these will keep getting points. These will keep getting bonus points.
And he does usually rate the minifigures pretty high too.
Oh yeah.
He usually does. It's very rare for him to not. And like the Star Wars calendar only has like 2 actual minifigures in it this year.
That's not good. They shouldn't be doing that. But they got a new Babu Frick, haven't they? A mold in that. So and that's, when do you ever get a new mold in an Advent calendar?
Not very often.
Yeah, see, my theory with that is that they're going to reuse it for the Mando movie, the little Babu Frick mold, because they're going to have Enzellans, I think. That's what the alien name is. So the Advent calendar is just a way to get it out there first. Maybe get a new mold out there this year rather than save it for next year.
I like that thinking. I do like that thinking.
Would you like them to keep making these jumpers? At some point when they re-release Grimmauld Plays, I think they should then, because they are going to do what they did with the Burrow, make it a bit bigger, fleshed out, enclosed and all this. And then you get an Advent calendar so you can recreate the scenes when Harry's spending Christmas there. But I would love them to keep doing these jumpers. You know, imagine having like a Bellatrix with a Voldemort Christmas jumper on and things like that, because she's obsessed with him to the point she slept with him apparently and got a daughter.
Yeah.
I mean, ew.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would still love to have that as a Voldemort Christmas sweater. Yes, please. A Bellatrix Christmas sweater. Yes, please.
Severus Snape with a lily Christmas jumper. Oh, things like that.
Oh, I don't know that would happen, but that would be.
I think I'd love a Gilderoy Lockhart with the Christmas jumper of him on there because he's so arrogant.
Oh, he would totally. Oh, that would be
good.
awesome. That would be awesome. I do hope they keep doing the Christmas sweaters though, because there's also they did magical creatures. Well, okay, Hedwig's not technically a magical creature, but they did creatures, and there's so many creatures that they could do. Like they could have Ron with a chocolate frog one.
Oh yeah,
because he loves the chocolate frogs and he collects the cards. So that would be a perfect one for Ron.
And Brooks out on the Twitch side. Welcome in.
Hi, Brooks. How are you?
Here's a good one. Hagrid dressed up as Santa. You know, his beard piece, white.
Oh my god.
His torso printed as a Santa. That would be minifigure of the century.
Or Dumbledore as Santa. Either one.
Yeah.
Give me one year, give me the other the next year. Either way.
Professor Flitwick is an elf. I wasn't sure whether I should say that, but I'm just possibly.
Professor Flitwick would probably be insulted. I am assuming he would be insulted by that.
I think that's as a PG joke. We get it in the film The Elf, where he calls that guy from Game of Thrones an angry elf.
I haven't seen Elf in so long.
Oh, it's a great film.
I know. I just haven't seen it in so long. Hey, Brooks, while you're over there on the purple side, make sure you check out my new emotes that I finally got. I'm so excited about them. They're so cute. They're so fun. Yeah, I need at least 2 of these calendars. Do not be surprised if you cannot find these calendars in Cincinnati, because I will probably go around and buy all of them. Okay, maybe not. I don't have that kind of money. I'm not that rich. I'm not even rich. Who am I kidding? So let's see here. That leaves us with Privet Drive and the main tower.
Probably Privet Drive next, wouldn't it?
Privet Drive. Oh my god. This is so good.
Perfect.
You get Aunt Marge's dog, first of all, which is awesome. You get Aunt Marge all blown up. Oh my god. I do kind of wish we got an Aunt Marge that wasn't blown up.
We do.
She comes not blown up?
You're going to be surprised. Look, skip to the next picture.
Do we?
Next. Maybe one more. There you go.
Oh!
When you think this set couldn't get any better.
So we do get Aunt Marge not blown up. We get her mean dog. We get Aunt Marge blown up. We get oh my god, I can't remember her name. Mrs. Dursley and Mr. Dursley. And we get Dudley. And Harry. Is that a new torso for Harry? Oh, that's like a new torso for Harry.
It is new this year, but that's the torso he wears in the night bus.
Oh.
I thought you could have
There's
an Aunt Marge minifigure. Because you just couldn't really recreate the scene without that minifigure. Because you can't say. I always thought it'd be bizarre if they just had a blown up Aunt Marge.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, you have to then you ask yourself when would they next bring out an Aunt Marge? But this is just perfect.
This dog was oh Jesus Christ! I almost dropped my tray of parts. Ooh, that would have been bad. I feel like this dog was on the build a minifigure.
It's a new print.
Are you sure it wasn't on the band?
I think I've seen the mold before. Maybe it was in a CMF or somewhere. I don't remember for sure. But
definitely a new print.
Yeah, new print.
The only thing,
I have my dog bag right here.
I think the only issue I have with this set is the fact that you don't have you just don't have you just got the 2 bedrooms. You ain't got Vernon and you ain't got his bedroom.
Mm-hmm. And Brooks, I'm not mocking. I'm building copies of spinners because I have to sell them to BAM. I have to have them built because I bought quite a number of them. I bought even Chris. You remember I showed off a few last week. I bought a few more. Yesterday.
Yeah. How's it coming along?
Yeah. So I've got 21 right now, Dragonians, and with the sets I'm planning to buy, I'll be up to 24.
Yeah.
So good number.
I love the Dragonians. Okay. You get a Dragonian headpiece, don't you, in the workshops set, don't you? It's like some sort of like
you get a Dragonian tourist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, where's
No, Matt, my mock promise is not broken. I said I'd be mocking on stream tomorrow. My stream on Monday, that's when I'll be mocking on stream.
Okay. It is a new, because here's the one that I was thinking of. It is a different print, but it's very similar to this one.
Cool, blimey. Could be the same one, isn't it?
It's not. So it's going to be too hard. Let me see if I can find something to hold up behind it, maybe. I don't know if that brought it more into focus, but if you look at the face, this one in my hand, the face, it's pointed, like it's pointed.
Oh, okay.
Whereas on the one here, it's like all the way around. And then the mouth is a little different too, it looks like. So it's this mold and almost this exact thing, this exact dog, but it is slightly different.
I think it's fair play at Lego then, because they could have just reused that piece.
I think they didn't want to just reuse this piece because it is from the BAM. So I think they didn't want to reuse the piece.
Yeah, and I'm happy with that because obviously it makes the dog unique.
But I'm so excited about this. Like Aunt Marge blown up. Like
enclosed. The only 2 issues I have with it just hasn't got Vernon and Petunia's bedroom, and there's no garage. That's the only 2 things.
Oh yeah, there isn't a garage.
You can mock that
garage.
Someone's bound to put something.
You're trying to turn me British, aren't you? But yeah, so the I like that they have the whatever room you want to call this room. I would call it a sunroom. I like that they have the
conservatory. A conservatory.
Conservatory room?
That's what we call it over here.
Okay. So I would call it a sunroom just because it lets in all the sun.
I was really excited for this set because I did think it was going to be when we got to the point where we knew what the name of this set was going to be. Privet Drive. He just thought it had to be enclosed because they couldn't just have the back of it. Because they were going to have the conservatory part. They made it fully enclosed, and I think that's what they'll do with these buildings from now on. I think when we'll see those with Grimmauld Place, that'll be enclosed, and they'll do that with Malfoy Manor. And yeah, so it's perfect. It's such a complete build.
Yeah, I hope they do. I like the enclosed buildings. I might have to do something so that there's a garage because I can't not have. But then again, I have 2 of the other Privet Drive, which originally I was going to take those 2, put them together, make one. Well, make it more accurate. And then I was going to try to figure out how to add the conservatory on the back. But
I think this would be
steal the conservatory from here and add it onto that.
I think that'd be unrebrickable. I think there'd be a rebrickable somewhere where they'd say just get 3 of these builds, get 3 of these sets, so you can have Petunia and Vernon's bedroom. You can have the garage and everything. Make it a little bit fleshed out.
Yeah,
but it's perfect as it is still. But I know what you mean with the garage. You still kind of like need it.
Yeah. Look, they even have a little bathroom, even though we don't see the bathroom in the movie. But they got Dudley's room, they got Harry's room. They still have a little door for the closet under the stairs. I mean, it looks pretty good. I like it. And then you got Dudley with all of his stuff. Oh, you can fit Harry under there.
He's not under the stairs, is he? In
No.
Year 3. He's got his own room. He's got Dudley's old room.
Yes. I'm not sure how I feel about them using the aqua color for the Privet Drive sign or for the stairs.
That's interesting, isn't it? I thought that was a bit weird.
The stairs are red. Aren't they red? I thought they were red. Like dark red.
In the previous Privet Drive, it was standard blue.
I thought in the movies they were red. I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like they were dark red. I don't feel like they were blue. Maybe they were dark red and blue and like just I don't know.
Maybe it changed. Maybe it was changed. I'm trying to picture Dudley running up and down the stairs in the first film.
I know.
But it might have changed in the third film.
It may have.
You don't really see it that often. You only see it as Aunt March comes through the front door.
I'm just going to have to take this as a sign that I need to rewatch the entire Harry Potter series again. That's what I'm going to take it as. And then they got they're using the color again down here for the dining room table. Now that was definitely a red rug. No, I could be wrong. I don't know. But I do like this set. I think this set's really good. I would never have it open like this. That's clearly so that kids can play with it. And I just love that. I just love that we have Aunt Marge blown up and as a regular minifigure. I think it's the best.
Yeah, you get a lot for your money at retail price. You get a lot here. I've got no issue paying £80 for this. No issue.
It's such a good set. It is such a good set. Let's look at the video. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. I don't know what I'm buying on day one. Because, so for me, the way I do things is I save some sets to find out until I find out what the gift with purchase is going to be when they give us our big set of the year. And then I buy a lot once I know what our big set of the year is going to be. And I know what the gift with purchase is. I usually buy the big set and then I buy the remaining Harry Potter sets. So that way I get multiples of the gift with purchase. Hey, Mayo. TJ's staring at his screen, wishing that was Ninjago. We're getting to Ninjago. We're getting to Ninjago.
Yeah. The other thing you have to consider is that Brickworld Chicago is a week after all of these released, and these actually released June 1st all across the world. It's not a delayed August 1st release for North America.
Right. So I think I might. I'm either going to buy this set day one or I might buy the next one day one. I'm probably going to get at least one of these day one.
Yeah.
But, I'm definitely not getting the Book Nook day one. That's a no. I'm not going to get the Thestrals day one. I'm not going to get Phoenix day one.
I'm not even getting the Phoenix Day 2000. Gosh,
yeah, because I'm a completionist. I have to. Okay, let's get to the big one. Let's get to the. I'm so excited about this. Oh my god!
This is the same price as the Borrow for Us last year, almost. Or is it? Was it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the same price.
I think it is. I think you're right. But
this is like having another UCS set.
It is. Look at it. It's so pretty. And we get Professor Kettleburn, even though we never... Do we even see him? I don't
know. Possibly. I think he was seen in Philosopher's Stone. That's what they said. Right, that's going to be Kettleburn. He definitely, his name gets mentioned in Prison of Azkaban.
Yeah.
When Dumbledore's doing his speech. It's right at the moment where Draco and his friend mocks Harry for fainting on the Hogwarts Express, and as that scene's taking place, you can hear Dumbledore in the background.
Right.
So yeah, but this is where once you can connect all the Hogwarts sets together, this is what it needs to start looking like. So you'll eventually see what it's going to look like, you know, because it's got the pictures of this with the Great Hall.
Yes.
That's what it needs to look like. Not a great wall, not a blocky green roof set that just looks odd. This is This is how it should be, and this is going to be like, well, it's going to be over. It's going to be over 1,000 pieces.
Oh yeah.
Not 1,000 pieces. 10. What was it? 10,000? I don't know. It could be 10,000 pieces. 10,000 pieces could be over £1,000 if you want to get them all.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're already looking at what this one is. How much was this one? $260 US. So this one's $260 US. The Great Hall was like 300, wasn't it?
Great Hall over here was 160. That was the reason. Or was it 170? I think it was 170 actually.
Or maybe it was the same price at the. I don't know. I just know. I think it was
the Great Hall is 200.
Oh, 200. Never mind. I can't. I'm not good at timeline and remembering prices and stuff. So, yeah.
It's just so good. Look at this. It's massive.
The detail is really good. Like how they have this angled out right here, and then it goes up, and then it angles back in. Like, people who are mocking Hogwarts, they have a hard time doing this right here. That's like one of the hardest things that they have to do with this tower is that. Oh, and we get a new Nick. Oh, that's fun. And we get a new Fluffy.
Yeah, we get a new Nick.
Look at all this inside stuff. There's so much that you get inside.
People are questioning why we're getting a new Nick. It completely makes sense because they've been making ghosts over the past couple of years. Well, last year we had two, the Ghost Caroller and the Fat Friar. They can't just the previous Nick was the glow in the dark version, so obviously they're going to make another one.
No, wait, so is that him or is that a different one?
So it looks similar to the other Ghost minifigures. If this pattern reoccurs next year, we will get the Bloody Baron. I'm very confident we'll get the Bloody Baron. And last year they gave us a Mountain Troll. They give us a brand new Fluffy, which is a massive upgrade from the previous one. Next year they're bound to give us, and I'm predicting it's going to be it's going to be even more expensive than this, a Basilisk Snake. It's going to be a Basilisk because it's going to be Chamber of Secrets.
I can live without that. But
it's Chamber of Secrets theme next year with the next chunk. But with this set, you've got everything. Look, there you go, Nicole. There's your Neville smiling, the one in the blue pajamas.
Yep, and that is a new Neville because we've never gotten Neville in his pajamas.
No.
So that's new.
Dumbledore's new. We've had like 3 new Dumbledores this past year.
And Kettleburn is completely new.
Yeah.
You can't tell if the Nick is the same Nick as the 2018 Nick or not, but he kind of looks like it.
It's a different one. It's different print. Different print. It is. I've already compared them.
Different hair too.
Yeah, different hair.
It is a different hair. I like the hair that's on the 2018 one better though.
The Harry, Ron, Hermione's different prints as well. Definitely Harry, because in the Wizard's chess set, he has like a little tear. There's no tear in this one. New Quidditch jumper, Quidditch for Marcus Flint again.
Oh yeah,
this is why they're going to do a Quidditch stadium. That will be our UCS set next year.
Oh, and this is Percy, isn't it?
That's Percy. That could be a downgrade because Percy you can get in the Burrow, but the other Percy you can get in his Hogwarts uniform is in that book, and that had a prefect badge on it. I don't think this has a prefect badge.
No. Oh, no. I have two of the books here, but neither one of them are the Percy books. And then we get a Hufflepuff, we get a Ravenclaw.
Ernie Macmillan.
And then we get another Gryffindor on top of the trio.
Oh, what's the name of that girl? They've got names. One's
I
Ernie
know.
Macmillan.
I can't. It's completely eluding me right now. I cannot remember what his name is. Lee Jordan. Is it Lee Jordan?
That in this, you got Dean Thomas.
Oh, D. Thomas. And there's our chess set. There's the keys. There's Fluffy. I do like that they gave us a molded Fluffy, and that each face is like a proper angry face, like it should be.
Oh, I wonder if where the mirror, when it faces Voldemort and Quirrell at the end, I wonder if that's going to be a standalone set that you can just slot in.
Yeah, how come we didn't? Usually they give us the slot in set with this.
Yeah, because that's
at the same time, but there's not a slot in set that goes with this.
No, and the Mirror of Erisset's on the top of the tower.
It is. I saw it.
New Dumbledore.
I like the printing on him. Oh, I hope that's gold. Like gold metallic printing.
Problem with this Dumbledore, it doesn't have arm printing like last year's did with the Great Hall.
Ooh, that's creepy looking up there with the little eyeball up there. That's creepy. Yeah. Yes, this is how Fluffy should look. So there is a little bit of brick building involved.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. But we have 3 angry faces, not the confusing one sleeping, one waking up, and one angry.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this a lot. Oh, and we get the Gryffindor common room too.
Yeah, that's really good. You can recreate a scene where Neville tries to stop them.
Yeah, we can recreate that.
It's massive. Look at it.
It's so big.
That's what she said.
Ah!
Sorry.
And look at how good it looks with that.
Look at it.
Mm.
It looks so good. It looks.
I do have one comment with this particular layout, because if you position the Great Hall exactly where it is, and you turn to look at it from the other side, you can see this big hole in the front.
Yeah.
On the lower level.
That's a good point. Yeah. This is a very good point. I'd like to see. Don't forget also, like you've got the in that picture they haven't connected the boathouse.
Yeah, they haven't. I wonder why they didn't connect the boathouse. They should have. Oh, there's a closer look at the common room. Looks pretty good.
I thought they might have.
Why does that have to be a sticker? Why do they hate me?
Here's the thing. I think because they've made that door quite chunky. If they made it a little bit more chunky, they could have had the Fat Lady minifigure in it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they could have. They really could have. Oh, or they could have made like a whole. Never mind. I
wonder what Hufflepuffs are thinking, because the Hufflepuff common room in the Great Hall is smaller, not considerably smaller, but small, at least half the size of this.
Yeah, it is smaller. Hufflepuffs don't get enough representation. It just looks so good. It looks good by itself. It looks good when it's hooked up to the other one. It just looks so good.
Some people might just want to get this, and then that's that. It's like with the Great Hall.
Yeah. It just looks so good. I love it. I love it. I don't know what I'm going to do on June 1st, but I can't spend a whole lot of money. because of Brick World Chicago. Plus, I want to make sure that I have enough sets to order for whatever the gift with purchase is. Okay. Let's find Ninjago.
They might sell the main tower at Brick World Chicago.
Hello. Yeah, they might, but I'm not going to pay those prices. Am I just missing it? Oh, I'm missing it. Good Lord. Okay, let's see here. Availability.
Oh,
coming soon and pre-order. Okay, where do you guys want me to start? You tell me because I don't know what I'm looking at.
DJ, you lead this one.
Oh boy. Let's find the 4+ set first. Get that out of the way. It's a Rogue versus Drix car battle something. I forget where it is. Might be at the top. Yeah, there it is.
Here we go.
Yeah. 4+ set. It's got an easy way to get Rogue, easy way to get Nia in her new outfit, although she should have had the armor. I don't know why they left the armor pieces out for Nia and for Drix. Like, I get it for Jake because, like, his normal outfit, or for Rogue, I guess, his normal outfit has some smaller pieces. But the armor pieces for Drix and for Nia are a bit big, so I don't know why they were left out here. But they were, so it's nice. The only things I want from this set are that mask piece for Rogue, because it's an exclusive color, and there's a print on the front of Rogue's car.
I have to say, the baggy sword looks pretty damn cool.
Yes. Yeah, that's in the majority of sets this wave.
I'll be picking up this set because I've been looking at characters that are perhaps not in the Ninjago City line. Drix is one of them, and Rogue is the other, I think. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong there, DJ, but I'm definitely picking this up to get those minifigures. And that sword piece, it's beautiful. That is that big red one, or pinky red one, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, the big baddie sword.
Yeah, that's our collectible weapon. Yeah, so minor spoilers, although you can tell as soon as you put together the fig, so you'll find out either way. But Rogue is Jay. That's just the name that they've given him this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't mind saying that because it's obvious from the sets and the fig.
It's obvious. Where to next?
All right, let's scroll down and find the little Kai motorbike battle thing. Yeah, the motorcycle speed race. We're gonna go just smallest to largest, I guess, after the 4+ set. So this, I love this. It's $10. It's simple. It's just 2 bikes, no added features. You put the figs on it, and that's all you need. I think last year they had that Zane bike that was oversized because they wanted to fit in the play feature of the ice blades popping out, and it didn't look very good. These look great. I love these.
The baddie's got trans blue legs. That's cool.
Yeah, legs and arms.
Oh, the arms are too. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that is a spectral dragonian. So that is a more ghostly version of these guys. These dragonians.
That's such a good fig.
Yeah. So now I have to figure out how to army build the spectral versions, and I can't just buy clearance spinners to do that. But yeah, and getting Kai in a cheap set also really great. So yeah, this set's basic, but I think basic is good in this case.
Sometimes basic sets are the best sets, I think.
Yeah. This does the job that it needs to.
Because sometimes, like, after you build a complicated build, you just want something simple and easy to build.
Yeah.
And I like the smaller bikes when Lego does that. One of my favorite bikes from Ninjago is this. I have it here. It's this Lloyd bike from 2014. And it was in the Overborg attack, I think it was called. And simple little bike, and I loved it. And I built different color versions for all 6 of the original Ninja.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, even bought multiple sticker sheets to get the sticker detail.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And
Okay,
next
and the
up
next
is going
one,
to
Aaron's mech.
be this one down here.
Yeah, the Spinjitzu battle mech.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
this
it's got
is
gold on it. I like it. It has gold.
Yep. Yeah, so this is one of those smaller mechs that's meant to scale with the other smaller mechs that came out last year, like the Sora mech that you have, and the Cole mech and the Kai mech and the Lloyd mech that's now retired. So this is one for Aaron, and you get a Spectral Dragonian with a Ghost Tail and Baby Ryu. They're keeping Baby Ryu in circulation, so they seem to be putting him in a set pretty much every wave.
I like the little baby Ryu. He's so adorable. He's so cute. I
Yeah,
kind of want one.
Yeah, I've got him here. He's just let's see, Gardens. So the blue one here, and then the gold one, or yellowy gold, whatever they call it. What colour?
Yeah,
I want baby Ryu. Baby Ryu's cute.
I've got a few spare Ryus. If you want like that,
I would love to have a
There's
baby
two spare
Ryu.
Ryus in my big area.
Aw,
So, yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I'll set them aside. But yeah,
I do like the
I'm not
ghost tail on the baddie. That's a cool ghost tail.
Yeah. Now I will say that the first 8 out of 10 Ninjago season 3 part 2 episodes leaked. So that was unfortunate that they leaked, but still cool to see as well as a Ninjago fan. There were a lot more of the ones with the ghost tails than there were with the actual minifig legs in the show. So that's the one I'm going to try to army build. And I think that's going to be a little difficult, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Priorities.
This gets the job done. It's a mech for younger audiences. I'm not like the biggest fan of this, to be honest. Like it's not at the top of my list. I'm still going to get it because I'll buy anything that's in the show. I'm not completely completionist, but if it's in the show, I'll get it. Yeah.
You're close, but not quite there.
That tail piece, in that colour's great. I mean, that's what they use for the Dementors.
Yeah.
Well, that was originally a Ninjago piece. They introduced it in 2015 for the Ghosts, the Ghost Wave, Possession Wave. I think it was originally a Ninjago piece. I don't remember seeing it elsewhere before then.
There it is as the Dementor.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I have it.
Yeah, we've seen it.
I have no idea.
Seen it in a bunch of places by now. Yeah, it's a really good piece, and I'm glad it's stuck around.
Yeah, they've used it on the Dementors. They've used it in I think they used it in video. Yeah, they used it in the video line for like 1 or 2 of the figures.
And Dreams as well for the previous antagonist. That my Dreams knowledge is not great. Yeah. The one that took over as the Nightmare King.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Tashi.
I'm blanking on the name, but the Never Witch. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and then they used it in Hidden Side as well. Bunch of ghosts in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they did use it in Hidden Side.
Next set should be Rontu. Rontu the Master Dragon, I believe the name is.
Rontu.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Rontu.
Okay, this one looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So Rontu has actually existed in the show since season 2, part 1. So an actual set is a little bit overdue. And it's nice to finally have her. She looks pretty nice. She's not super show accurate. There's some key details missing, and the front part of the neck doesn't feel quite long enough, but I don't see how they could have made it any longer without compromising stability. Yeah, you get 4 figs in this, new versions of Lloyd and Sora, much easier way to get Zarked, who's a member of the Forbidden Five. The only other places he's available are the Big Temple Bounty coming out in the summer and the currently available Archdragon of Focus. So, yeah, she's a solid build. Rontu's a solid build, and awesome character too. Yeah, she's one of the few dragons that like actually talks by moving her mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, the few other dragons that have talked in the show use like a sort of telepathy thing.
Oh.
But Rontu just speaks. So does Egalt, who's kind of like the other dragon who came out January of last year, kind of to go with Rontu. The ninjas' dragon mentors, or dragon masters.
Do you think, just looking at it though, do you reckon it looks a little bit blocky?
Yeah, and I think it's a little difficult because Rontu is very skinny in the show.
Right.
So I don't. If they had made it much like bigger to like work out the curves and everything, then she would have looked too big. If they had, if they'd still tried to do the curves at this like skinny of a scale, then it wouldn't have been stable. So yeah, I think ultimately with Lego, there's only so much you can do, especially with this being a play set meant for kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a little bit blockier than she should be.
She still looks pretty cool though.
There's wing pieces.
Yeah,
are
she's
nice.
great.
And
then next up, we'll get the Rogue's Mech Dragon Rider. That one. Yeah, so this one is a vehicle for Rogue. It's got an exclusive fig that is Rox, a member of the Forbidden Five. Very nice to finally have her in minifig form. Another Spectral Dragonian, same version of Aaron as the Winter Wave. Rogue's the same version as well, just no armor. And yeah, this was a choice that Lego made to have a little mech riding a mechanical dragon.
Okay, so not my okay.
It was a choice that they made. I really like the mech. I will say that I really like the mech. I think that's done pretty well. I'm not so sure about the dragon, and I'm not so sure about the concept of the mech riding the dragon. I don't know.
The mech riding the dragon as a non-Ninjago person is odd.
Yeah, it's they've been doing this recently. This is like our third set where we've had like a little mech riding something. First, it was a core set a couple of years ago, where Kai had a mech riding a motorcycle, and it was a very big motorcycle, and it kind of made sense. And then we had the storm jet, not the storm jet, the storm mech ride. I forget what the exact name of it. But that was a mech riding some sort of little flyer thing, and that worked pretty well too. This, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't understand why a mech would need to ride a dragon.
I think it's just to kind of introduce a fresh new concept. And because we have another dragon in a similar-ish price point in the wave, Rontu's, I think it's a $25 difference, but it's not too far off. And then we also have, Thunderfang, who's our evil dragon, for $70. So we've got a lot of dragons in that like mid-range price point. So I guess my guess is they wanted to try something different.
Where'd they go?
It's it's okay, but I'm not. When rumors first showed up for this, it was just Rogue's Mech Dragon, and I was much more excited then because I thought it'd be like robotic dragon, really cool. This I'm not as excited for, but I think it's still all right.
I do like the printing on the dragon's face. I do like that.
Yeah, the dragon heads are really good.
I like this part of it, like the head part. I like that. The wings are cool too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I think I need to just see more of it in order to actually be.
Yeah.
All right, Ninja Combat Vehicle we'll do next.
Ninja Combat Vehicle. There we go. Okay, that looks badass.
This one is here. This is $100. This is a lot. That's a lot to spend on this set, but I think it looks really good. I think the set looks nice. You get 2 bikes and then a jet in the middle, and you can have them in combined form like this, or you can have them split off so they're all their own separate thing.
Those tires.
Oh.
Yeah, those tires are massive.
I think that's probably where a lot of the price is in those tires.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good amount of value in there, sure. And then we get a new character. He's been in the show since season 2, but this is our first fig of him. It's Frack. He's the guy with the lime hood. He's a serpentine, and he's the master of quake. So he can cause like he can cause the ground to shake.
Oh.
Yeah, he's very cool.
I have to say, this
to
is pretty badass. This vehicle is pretty badass.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little pricey, but it's nice. And I think only having the complaint that it's a little pricey is a good thing. Like, I'd rather the set be good and just overpriced than bad and overpriced.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Like, that's a pretty badass looking vehicle. I'm trying to figure out how can I get it into my city. So, that's pretty badass.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And it's the cheapest way to get coal in this wave. It's the only other way to get Kai.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think most of the ninja are only 1 or 2 sets in this wave. Yes. Next up, Lloyd's Mech Jet. We'll do that one. Yeah. So this one, I love this one so much. If you saw my Twitch stream on Friday, the VOD might still be up. I got very excited. There are terms that people used in my Twitch chat that I will not repeat here. Yeah.
We tried to keep PG-13 here.
Yes.
So.
Yes, we're not going to repeat those terms here, but yes, this is very, very cool. I really like this. It's got Sora, it's got Lloyd, it's got one of the Spectral Dragonians is a spectral version of Tyr, the leader of the Dragonians. And then Kerr is the Fig on the Dragon. That's another exclusive Fig and another member of the Forbidden Five. She is the Master of Decay.
Oh.
Yeah, which is a pretty nasty. She used it on a few people in season 3, part 1, and it was not very good. It was not very pretty.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have this mech form here that looks really nice. Looks pretty good, but then it can transform into a jet form, and it looks like this. And I really like this jet form. I think it looks really, really good.
That is a cool looking jet.
Yeah, it is. I think it's fantastic. And I think the shaping is one thing that does it for me. I think the color as well. It's been a little while since we've had a good color scheme for a Lloyd vehicle. They so often try and work in the lime color for him, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I think this does a really good job.
Yeah, this looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, there's our 5 figs. So good.
Ooh, she does look nasty under there. Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of mummified a bit.
Ooh. Yeah, that's really cool looking. What's this 360 video?
This set is awesome. I'm gonna. So this comes out August 1st. Most of the sets that have been revealed come out August 1st, but I'm gonna see if I can get Greg to bring it over early.
I mean, if you can, do it. And what's next?
The Temple Bounty. I'm gonna skip ahead to that one. This is
a good one.
Yes, this is the most expensive of the wave. $200, but very much worth the price.
I mean, just the sales alone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. Really, really good.
Oh, look at that dragon that goes all the way through. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a cool detail.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I think, do you prefer, I mean, do you think this is going to be better than Destiny's Bounty? It's very similar, isn't it?
The movie Bounty?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be, I have the movie Bounty over there. I am going to compare them. It's going to be an interesting comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I also have the Legacy Bounty down there, which this is the first one that I think can really compare to the movie Bounty. The Legacy Bounty wasn't quite big enough to do that, although it was really good. But this is just amazing. Zane is exclusive to this set, so you can't find that fig anywhere else.
Is
It's the only
Zane the
place
one
you
in the
can-
white?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
also the only place you can find Nia's armor piece. That could pop up on Pab, so
Yeah.
you might be able to just get the Rogue versus Drix car battle and get that armor piece off Pab. But let's be honest, like this, just get this set. it's so
Spend $200 and
it's
get
so
this.
good. Yeah, it's so good. So
Yeah.
good.
This is perfect for like an Ninjago. Like as I'm building my city, this
Yeah.
would be absolutely perfect. So this table here, I want it all covered in the 1x2 trans pieces, and I just love to just put this ship on it.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Yeah, when this comes out August 1st for us, I don't know when I'm going to be buying it, but whenever there's either double points or a high threshold GWP that I'm after, that's when I'll purchase the set. So it could be a day one. It might be a little bit later. We'll see. But
it looks really cool.
Great.
Those sails are really cool. And I love that dragon going
so
through.
Good. The only downside is that it's going to be too tall to go on my shelves. But once I move the Ninjago modulars down,
Which will also be a good comparison. Obviously, from a pure Ninjago point of view, you know, as you said, comparing this to the movie Bounty, but crossing over themes, comparing this to Durmstrang.
Yeah. That'd be
There
interesting.
you go, Chris. That could be your first long form video. You could compare this to Durmstrang.
Yeah, the aim is to do a video. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it just looks very, very good. I really want this set.
Yeah,
it looks
brilliant.
It looks really cool. And I'm not even into ships, and I'm not into Ninjago. And for me to say that looks really cool, it's a cool set.
Yeah. All right, and then our last two sets, we'll go to the Fire Knight mech next.
Oh, the box art.
So
this one kept catching my eye. I was like, wait, what's going on with this guy?
This is fantastic.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is $120. This is based on the new Ninjago Legends Monstrosity short series that's coming out in June. And both of the Ninjago Legends sets are worldwide June 1st releases.
Oh, wow.
So us in North America don't have to wait, which is fantastic because then I'm going to be buying the set pretty much right away.
The box art on this set is same with the other one. As I think TJ, you're going to obviously guide us through in a moment. It's probably the best box art this year.
That is really good box art.
They're doing this year. It looks outstanding.
Yeah,
this is a mech I want. So good.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So you get this mech, you get a little display area for it. You even get an exclusive poster inside.
Wow.
Fantastic. 2 minifigs, exclusive version of Kai. There it is on the display. I like that you can have this on the display stand, or you can just display the mech on its own. And I am going to have trouble deciding which way I want to display it.
Who's the other guy in there?
I think just a random fisherman guy.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The torso is reused from markets. I'm not sure where the head is from.
Yeah, that's right. It's the guy who's on the boat.
Yeah. But yeah, this is fantastic. Look at that cape. Look at that. All laid out there.
Oh, wow.
That is fantastic.
That is really cool. That's a very cool cape.
Yeah.
Reminds me a bit of Saul Guerrera's cape, from the minifigure. Except like, multi times 100 in its size. Look at that.
Oh, so you can get the cape to like.
Yeah, they've got a little piece to pose it like that. I will say if I display the mech just standing straight without the display stand, I would probably remove those pieces off the back. But if I'm displaying it like this, then I will add those pieces to give it more of a dynamic pose.
Yeah. I like it displayed like this. This looks really cool.
Is it the best mech ever made in Ninjago?
Oh, it's up to, I mean, Cole's Titan Dragon mech already was up there last year. We'll have to see how this compares. I think this won't be as big, but it'll still be really good. And I think it'll go well with Zane's Titan mech as well, which I still think is a top tier set.
But sometimes bigger doesn't always mean better, you know.
Yeah.
And that's not just something I have to say to my wife. But what I'm saying is that if they just reduce the size a little bit, it just looks refined. It just looks refined. Sometimes I've seen sets where they're like, you can have sets that's too big if they just refine it a little bit more, like this.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. I think for Cole as well, it makes sense to have a massive mech because he's the master of Earth.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, and then the other one you'll have to search for because for some reason it doesn't show up on the Ninjago page, so you just have to search Guardian Dragon.
Hopefully I can spell Guardian Dragon. Guardian Dragon. This one?
Yeah, that's the one. This is our other set. $150, also June 1st. This is massive. This is great. It's fantastic. Yeah, so you get one fig with this new version of Master Wu. You get the giant dragon built into the base. It is crazy. Yeah.
Wow, that is. Look at the box art on it. Oh my god. Yeah. This is really cool.
They're gonna do more of these, aren't they?
Yeah, there's so there were 2 14+ sets rumored for the Winter Wave next year. One of those will be $90, which is a little bit cheaper, but could still fit into like the Ninjago Legends price point. It's not far off from where the Fire Knight mech is. So yeah, I think there's a good chance that we get at least one more, and then we continue to get like these Ninjago Legends shorts. And like the first shorts are Ninjago Legends Monstrosity. So that could be specific. We don't know if we're going to get more monstrosity or if we're going to get something else.
And this one comes with a poster too.
Yeah, so they both have posters, which is really cool.
Ooh, there's a video. Let's do the video.
Yeah, I think spin it around, yeah. Really big.
It looks massive.
Yeah.
That is impressive. That is cool.
Yeah. They both of these are really, really good. I prefer the Fire Knight mech, so that's the one I'm going for initially. I don't know if it's going to be a day one, but I'm definitely going to get it before my 2-year Twitch stream anniversary in late June.
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember how last year they ran double points during Brickworld Chicago week? It's I wonder if they'll do that again. Yeah. Yeah, I remember because I bought them in Temple City to make myself feel better. But yeah. So that's the only reason I won't buy day one unless I have a good incentive to.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that medieval dragon. That thing's cool too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make good dragons.
Let me get back.
I do think if we have got time, there's some pretty good dream sets.
You want to do the dream? I mean, this is all I've built so far. This stream is this.
I'm not sure if Dreams is.
I know the way it was going. The only thing I've built is this.
Yeah, Dreams isn't on the Lego website yet. I've built.
Oh, is it not?
Ems is here. Hi, Ems.
Hey, Emily.
I built these times 3. So I have three of each, because I'm army building Dragonians. These figs, and then these are the scouts that come in the other one. I have to get helmets for them, which are on Fab, so that's really good. Also, Fab, I wanted to ask you, are you interested in these spinners? Because I got a whole bunch.
Is it Sora?
Yeah, it's Sora.
I'll take a Sora one, sure.
Okay. do you want a full complete spinner, or do you want like with the Dragonian and everything, or do you just want the spinner by itself?
I'll take the spinner by itself so you can keep the Dragonian thingy.
That's fantastic. Thank you. So yes, that works out well. I have yeah,
If
so I've
you're
assembled
army
3
building,
and 3.
keep that part for yourself. I just want Sora. Sora's cool.
Yeah, so I have 6 more Sora spinners on my floor here. I just bought 3 more yesterday while I was out doing some adventures.
Yeah, definitely like take the remaining ones to Bricks and Minifigs to get some money back.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna I'm just gonna like take every so often I'm just gonna like throw these in the back of my car and take them into BAM and trade them in for probably like $2 or $3 worth of store credit, which is it's saving me even more because this is $7. This is on clearance. That's what I paid for these. So now it's even more, and it's allowing me to get like however much in Dragonians, or at least helping me pay for new stuff.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Is there anything else new that they announced that we should look at? I mean, since I haven't
There's been
your car.
There's been other stuff, but I don't know. I mean, there's been a few Star Wars announcements, but they're just a couple of small
We're probably
things.
like legit the only stream who has not mentioned Star Wars.
Yeah, happy May the 4th, everyone.
I thought about that this morning. I was like, because I was watching Steinoff Stein, and he went to JB Spiel, whatever, the one that Nicole orders from a lot. That one. Yeah, I can't say that. So he was at one of their stores, and he like doing a thing because they're doing a thing like this whole weekend. And I saw that, and I was like, oh yeah. Maybe I should have said we were going to build Star Wars today, but we're also going to be talking about Harry Potter, and I got my piece for my Tudor Corner, so oh well. Sorry, Star Wars fans.
Yeah, no, I went to Bricks and Minifigs Algonquin yesterday because they were running sales. So it was for Star Wars Day, but any minifigs in the cases were 10% off. I think it was pretty much any like retired set, new in box was 10% off, and any like used built sets were 15% off. So they had some really great deals. Yeah. And I bought these 2 figs. These were already a great deal as it is, and they were $7 each. And the Nia fig goes for like $20 on Brooklyn because of the face.
Do you own every fig, TJ?
Not every fig, but close. Close. I own most of the figs that I want to own.
Yeah.
So, because most of the figs that I'm missing are like slight variations, like, oh, it's this fig without an armor piece, or this fig with a different hood, or it's just a civilian fig that I don't own. I've got all the ninja. For a little while, I was missing a specific version of Zane, but I'm good now. And then I also don't count anything that's currently available. Like if it's currently out there and it's on my list to buy, then it doesn't count as missing yet.
Only once it retires.
Yeah. Although I think I've got everybody now. I think the only minifig I'm missing from this year that I care about is Zarked. Because he's in the Arc Dragon, but I'm not buying that right away.
I bet you're so stoked for next year.
Oh, yes. 15 years Ninjago.
Oh.
Next year, Lego would be the time to do a Ninjago advent calendar. Make it happen.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, why don't they do a Ninjago advent calendar? That boggles my mind.
Maybe they think it won't sell. I have no idea.
Do you reckon they might? Do you reckon they might embed it over like a Christmas show? Do you reckon maybe they have plans for a Christmas show and they probably think, do you know what?
That'd be nice. They could do like some. I don't know if they'd necessarily work that into the standard season, but they could do some like holiday shorts.
Yeah.
They've done that before with other stuff, so they can do it again.
They could do it with Ninjago, I'm sure. Why couldn't they? Oh, PPJ has to go. Bye. Thanks for joining.
Bye, PPJ. Thanks for joining.
Bye, PPJ.
Yeah, like I've never understood how they have a city calendar, they have a friends calendar, but they don't have a Ninjago. Like that's one of your big IPs. Why would you not have a calendar for it?
It's it's 15 years. It's popular. People like it. It's a successful theme. It's not like, okay, I still think a number of dream sets are great, but like it's just gone. It's not gonna have an advent calendar. But Ninjago has a shout. I think it's even better than Disney. If you was to rank all these themes, I'd put Ninjago above Disney. Possibly.
Yeah, so we get Ninjago, Friends, City, Disney, or not Minecraft, Friends, Disney, City, Star Wars, and Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter's really good, as we've talked about. Star Wars is kind of a given because it's a popular theme.
Yeah.
City and Friends as well are kind of like those baseline themes that they can do. I don't know how well the Disney ones are doing for advent calendars. And then Minecraft is new for this year. The first time we've had a Minecraft.
I have a feeling the Minecraft one is going to do really well.
Yeah, the Minecraft one looks pretty good from what I've seen.
Yeah, I've heard some people comment that Ashen Flash,
but it seems like it's going to be a really good one. Because I know when I go into the store, I hear kids talking about Minecraft and Lego Minecraft, and I'm like, okay. So I think that's gonna. It's either Minecraft or it's Star Wars, because usually when I'm there, for some reason, it's always little boys. Like there's never any little girls looking at the Lego. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I've listened to Ashen Flash.
I feel like the Minecraft Advent Calendar, I think that'll go really well.
Yeah, Ashen Flash was talking highly about it in one of his videos this week. I don't know what he's talking about because I don't really have anything to do with Minecraft, but
yeah, I don't have anything to do with it either. But
I used to play it, and then I stopped a while back, a couple of years ago. But it was they've got a lot of good stuff. They've got a nice mix of like things you could integrate into the Minecraft sets and just little micro builds. And the holiday figs are pretty good as well. They've got a couple like skins for Steve and Alex, and then an exclusive fig. It looks like a Santa Claus villager, which I think is really clever, really cool.
I did think I was it Action Flash I was watching. It may have been. I don't know. I was watching somebody with advent calendars, and I thought that the Santa Claus thing was really cool.
Yeah, that's a cool inclusion. Yeah, and with Ninjago, the only like holiday or Christmas related thing we've had is the employee gift.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, and that was just a way to get all the 10th anniversary figs in one place. So if they were to do a Ninjago advent calendar, I'd be curious to see what they do.
Who would they have be Santa?
Probably Wu, I think, would be the default. They could also do Kai. I think Kai would be another obvious choice because his color scheme is red.
They'll have creative.
I think those.
They'll have creative liberties, won't they? They could do whatever they want.
Yeah,
because it's theirs. They can go in any direction.
Yeah, and they probably get like a better or a bigger budget for new prints as well. I don't know if we'd necessarily need any new molds, but some new prints for like holiday sweaters and things would be nice. Yeah, I could see them. They'd have to get the new ninja, so Aaron and Sora, probably Wildfire as well, because she's a pretty major character. Lloyd, Kai, and Nia, I think, would fit in there well too. And I don't think they'd be able to go beyond 6 minifigs for Ninjago. So probably those 6 would be good. Would work the best. Maybe Wu as well if they're working. Wu hasn't really been a major player. Wu's been like kind of involved in Dragon's Rising, but not as much as of a major player as he used to be pre-Dragons Rising.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it'd be this year without Marvel. Marvel was the one that had to go, and it went.
Yeah,
It?
yeah. I think there was really a lack of interest in the Marvel Advent Calendar.
The Marvel Advent Calendar sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I only bought one. I think I only bought like the first one came out.
I only bricklink every year. Bricklink the figures, the winter.
Yeah,
I
versions. Go back through and figure out which ones I don't have.
It was just a Spider-Man Advent Calendar, is what it was.
Yeah, all it had was it was a Miles Morales. I think that was the exclusive fig last year, and they also reprinted the Spider-Ham mold, didn't they, to make it look like a snowman?
Yeah. So I'm looking back on the Advent calendars for the past few years. Back in 2023, there were only 5. Disney was a new addition for last year, so it bumped it up to 6. So I don't know if Lego would go beyond 6 different Advent calendars, but maybe we could see a 7th, or maybe Minecraft gets swapped out. Maybe the slot that was Marvel turns into like a rotating slot. So one year you get Minecraft, next year you get Ninjago, for example. And then maybe after that you get a different theme. I don't know what other themes they would do. Maybe they bring Marvel back after a few years.
I think Star Wars could be an Advent calendar that goes at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like it just is there much interest in
it still does well. Like even though a lot of people complain about how it's always ships, I still feel like it still sells well.
Well, this year it's actually all like mini builds. There aren't really any ships, like any like microscale stuff. It's all like droid builds and other mini builds.
Yeah. I think they finally heard the complaints about the constant building micro Millennium Falcons and micro whatevers like over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Which if they did finally hear that, hallelujah.
Yeah.
But I'm still not buying. I'm still not buying it.
Yeah. I don't see anything in the Star Wars Advent calendar that says buy me.
No, just that jump, just the what's the name? Jawa. That's it, really.
And then the little
the Jawa,
the little molded dude.
Yeah, the Anzellan, the Babu Frick guy.
Yeah,
and I think there's a new like BB-8 in all white or mostly white and silver printing. The little hat, so like a BB-8 snowman. Yeah, they worked in Bounty Hunter C-3PO into this.
Well, they've taken their headpiece from the Bounty Hunter C-3PO from the Dark Falcon and put him on a ordinary C-3PO.
Oh, is that what they? So he's just a Rise of Skywalker.
It is. They've made a Rise of Skywalker character. The Rise of Skywalker C-3PO because he doesn't have the black arm.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at first. That's an interesting choice. Yeah,
Lego's all about making interesting choices lately.
Yeah, especially with Star Wars and Marvel.
It seems like Marvel going in the right direction at the moment. I mean, you've seen some of the sets that's coming out in August, or the Oscorp Tower. I like those sort of sets. You put all these mini buildings together. That's cool.
Yeah, the Marvel sets are all right. The Oscorp Tower is okay for me. I think it's just the problem is they're too pricey.
Yeah, the Oscorp Tower is still tiny.
Yeah,
I mean, you can mock it. You can definitely be a rebrickable.
Yeah, no, I would argue that Oscorp is at least $40 overpriced, probably closer to $60 overpriced.
Yeah,
because it's 140. That is a lot to ask for, and it doesn't feel like there's a lot you're getting.
No, the interiors is a bit bare bones.
Yeah, there's some other good Marvel sets, like the Quinjet actually looks pretty good for what it is. The Spider-Man 2 Train. It's all right. It's just a lot of gray is what it is, but it represents the scene for the most part. They threw in a couple of named characters that shouldn't really be there, but
I see Marvel fans buy multiples of that and then connect them together, make a drain.
Yeah, I wonder how easy those would be to connect. There might be a way.
No, there's always a way. With Lego, there's always a way.
People will find a way. Yeah,
see, I just haven't been paying that much attention to Marvel ever since my Sanctum Sanctorum retired, and I didn't get it. So
it was still in the wild.
Paying attention to it.
Still in the wild somewhere.
Not here.
Whoops. Can't you get off Bricklink or anywhere?
Not for a price I'm willing to pay. But I'm okay with it. I have come to terms with it. I'm like, you know what? It is okay that I missed out on it. Maybe at some point the price will go down and yeah, maybe I'll get it then. I don't know. But we are up at the top of our 2 hours here. So we mainly talked and did very little building. I was doing a little bit of building at the end. I just have a few more flowers to put on, but yeah. So over on the Twitch side, we need to figure out who we are going. Oh, excuse me. Who we are going to raid over on the Twitch side. Is the BrickBots? Did the BrickBots come on yet? I don't see them. The BrickBot. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
There they are.
If you do want a new option to raid, I don't think you've raided this person before. Zach M. Rutledge.
Oh yeah, I was watching him the other day.
Yeah, he's on for.
Oh, and he's building the Millennium Falcon. Oh yeah, we're gonna do him. Yeah. We will do him this time. So everybody over on Twitch, we're gonna go raid Zach, and everybody on the red side. Thank you for joining us. Chris, do you even want to show them what you managed to build?
Yeah, I managed to build. Well, last week I got as far as doing that and built this tree and the robotic crab. Didn't really get far, but because I was like taking over, I understand now why when you lead a stream, maybe you can't build as much.
You don't get very much built. Yeah, it's hard.
Anyway, what I built in this stream was this bridge because I'm continuing to build the Sonic set.
Alrighty.
And it just connects like this, like that. And then you keep adding more, which is it's really, really cool. It looks exactly like how it was in the original Sonic game. This is Green Hill Zone. It's brilliant, perfect. Probably the best Sonic set out of the lot.
I wouldn't know. I'll have to take your word on it.
Yeah.
DJ, did you build anything?
I built ×3 of each.
There we go.
Yeah, and that was it. And
so I just added railing and the little bit of flowers there and these flowers that are hanging down and then the kitten and then those vines there. That's it. That's all I got done. But that's okay.
I think watching the Harry Potter, look at the Harry Potter set slowed us down. And the Ninjago too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fair the role to play.
Yeah. So over on the Twitch side, we will see you over on Zach's channel when we raid Zach. Over on the red side, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. And let me set up for the raid. Hold on. Lord, don't mind me. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good